What if a simple form of vitamin B3 could lower your odds of a repeat skin cancer without side effects or complicated routines?
Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster, and today we're looking at niacinamide, a well-studied, accessible nutrient with growing evidence that it helps you reduce the risk of new non-melanoma skin cancers while supporting day-to-day skin repair.
I'm Alara Skye. Skin cancer touches 1 in 5 Americans, with basal and squamous cell carcinomas making up the vast majority of cases. Recurrence is common, which is why the data around niacinamide are important. Used appropriately, it's been linked to fewer new cancers and fewer precancerous lesions.
Niacinamide is a form of vitamin B3 that does not cause flushing. Inside your cells, it restores NAD+, the coenzyme that powers energy production, DNA repair, inflammation control, and mitochondrial function. When UV exposure or aging depletes NAD+, your repair system's slow. Niacinamide helps replenish that supply, so your skin maintains normal surveillance and recovery.
You recycle niacinamide through the NAD+ salvage pathway, converting it to NMN and back to NAD+, so repair enzymes like PARPS and sirtuins have the fuel to fix DNA strand breaks. This is one reason dermatologists have used niacinamide in topical and oral forms for concerns like acne, rosacea, uneven pigmentation, and photoaging.
A recent retrospective study published in JAMA Dermatology analyzed 33,822 veterans and found that niacinamide use was associated with a 14% lower overall risk of developing additional non-melanoma skin cancers. The benefit was greatest when people started after their first cancer diagnosis, where the reduction reached 54%, with the strongest effect seen in cutaneous squamous cell carcinoma.
The same analysis noted that when treatment began only after multiple prior cancers, the preventive effect diminished. In a subgroup of organ transplant recipients, overall risk reduction wasn't significant, though early use after the first cancer diagnosis was linked to fewer squamous cell cases. Timing appears to matter.
Earlier, a randomized controlled trial provided the first clinical signal. In the OnTrack study, adults with a history of 2 or more non-melanoma skin cancers took 500 milligrams of nicotinamide twice daily for 12 months. Compared with placebo, they developed 23% fewer new basal and squamous cell carcinomas.
That trial also tracked precancerous actinic keratoses. With niacinamide, actinic keratoses dropped 11% at 3 months and 15% at 12 months. Just as important, the supplement was well tolerated. Unlike niacin, it did not trigger flushing, headaches, blood pressure changes, or discontinuations due to side effects.
For daily, ongoing support rather than short-term treatment, smaller amounts are more appropriate. A practical approach is 50 milligrams of niacinamide taken 3 times per day, spaced from your first waking dose through bedtime. This pattern sustains NAD+ support without leaning on high doses intended for targeted trials.
It's worth emphasizing safety. Excessive intake of either niacinamide or niacin can contribute to problems, including potential cardiovascular effects and symptoms like nausea, vomiting, headache, dizziness, or fatigue. Staying with modest, divided doses for long-term use is the safer path.
You also want the full family of B vitamins on board. You can obtain vitamin B3 from foods like grass-fed beef, liver, wild-caught salmon, and bananas. Other Bs matter too. Vitamin B6 shows up in grass-fed beef, potatoes, and bananas. Folate is abundant in spinach, broccoli, and asparagus. And vitamin B12 is rich in grass-fed beef liver, wild rainbow trout, and wild sockeye salmon.
Beyond supplementation, several strategies complement niacinamide. Optimizing vitamin D status supports normal cell growth, repair, and immune surveillance. Regular vitamin D use has been associated with nearly 50% lower melanoma risk in one cohort, and maintaining levels in the 60 to 80 nanograms per milliliter range is recommended for protection while practicing sensible sun exposure.
Nutrition helps you build internal defense. Carotenoid-rich fruits and vegetables, carrots, sweet potatoes, tomatoes, leafy greens, accumulate in your skin and help neutralize free radicals from UV exposure. Vitamin C supports collagen synthesis and tissue repair. Think bell peppers, citrus, strawberries, and broccoli. While vitamin E protects cell membranes from lipid peroxidation and is found in foods such as pasture-raised eggs, grass-fed beef liver, wild-caught fish, and leafy greens.
Your sleep and circadian rhythm influence how well your skin renews itself. Consistent bedtimes, morning natural light, reduced evening blue light, and a cool, dark room help align repair cycles that peak at night. Chronic circadian disruption weakens barrier function and has been linked to higher tumor formation risk.
Physical activity supports immune surveillance and steadier inflammatory signaling. Regular, moderate movement, walking, stretching, or light resistance work can slow tumor growth dynamics in research settings, enhance natural killer cell activity, and help balance blood sugar and hormones that affect skin resilience.
If you decide to use sunscreen, choose carefully. Many common formulas include chemicals such as oxybenzone, octinoxate, homosalate, and octocrylene. Mineral options with non-nanozinc oxide offer stable, broad UVA and UVB coverage. Titanium dioxide is a viable alternative. Avoid very high SPF numbers above 50 that can create a false sense of security, and remember that SPF measures UVB only. Sensible sun exposure, not sunscreen alone, should anchor your approach.
Let's pull this together into a simple plan you can implement. If you're at higher risk or have a prior non-melanoma skin cancer, discuss niacinamide with your clinician. For daily support, use 50 milligrams 3 times per day, spaced across the day. Pair it with targeted nutrition, vitamin D optimization through safe sun habits, consistent sleep timing, regular activity, and, if needed, mineral-based sunscreen.
Today's challenge is straightforward. Review your current routine and choose one step to act on immediately. You can set a schedule for 3 evenly spaced 50 milligram niacinamide doses, book a vitamin D level check, plan a week of carotenoid-rich produce, adjust your evening light exposure, or switch your sunscreen to a non-nanozinc oxide formula. Choose one, start today, and build from there.
Thank you for watching Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.